Hello. So this is the helpful video on how to write action verb topic sentences. Now remember, I actually wouldn't mind if you write thesis statements. Remember, thesis statements are sentences that present a really big idea, that they are kind of general and they give an opinion, okay, a point of view. Whereas a topic sentence usually is just for a paragraph, so it's a lot more specific, okay? And it's not as big a topic. Okay, so here we have some strategies for action verb topic sentences. First of all, you're using a three-part. Now, this reference to a burrito fold, this is all about, if you were doing this on paper, you would fold a paper like you're making a burrito, and it would give you 3 columns so that you can visualize the fact that this kind of sentence has 3 parts. It has an item or a topic that you're writing about, a strong action word, and then a finish. All right. Now, the thing is, they want you to select a strong action verb. This means these words usually do not have helping verbs. Okay. So you wouldn't use has or have. You wouldn't use is, was, or am. You would just use the action word, and they usually don't end in ing, so it's not a progressive tense. It's just a very strong action. If you pick that action about your topic, you put it in the center column if you were folding your paper. But I find that when a lot of kids do this activity, they don't actually go to that trouble. They just think about their topic, they come up with an action, and then they finish it. But you want to make sure that it's a strong action word. So here's some examples, and they have it set up in the 3-part. Here they start off with identified, and then what was their topic? Our science group. And what did they do? They identified and they finished it. 2 important changes to water as it boiled. Okay, so we have a topic, an action verb. Notice there's no is or was, there's no ing, there's no has or have. It's just one action. And then we have a finish. Okay, Mr. Peters stresses good nutrition and regular exercise in his classes. So this is about Mr. Peters, and what does he do? What's the one word he does? He stresses. And finish it, good nutrition and regular exercise. Here we have a lot more. This first example is one I'm sure you understand. Thomas Jefferson, author of the Declaration of Independence and the 3rd President of the United States, designed several buildings. So that you know this paragraph is going to be about Thomas Jefferson designing buildings. How about down here, something a little bit more specific? Hurricane Katrina destroyed parts of Louisiana and Mississippi Gulf Coast. So our strong action word is destroyed. Hurricane Katrina is the topic. Destroyed is what that hurricane did. And then we finished it. What did they destroy? Parts of Louisiana and Mississippi and the Gulf Coast. Okay? So that's how we do that. So if we were to do some topic sentences, if we were in class together, we would do this together. I'm going to pick the subject of sports, okay? And when you do this on your own, do it on the subject of sports, and it can be any kind of sport. Remember, sports can be anything where there's a competition, okay? So I read an article today with the 6th graders about wrestling, so I can write about that. So I can write Audrey, because the article was about a girl named Audrey. Audrey wrestles on a high school team. So I just wrote a topic sentence that I could use to write about this article. Okay, here's my action word. She wrestled. All right, who is it about? Audrey. And what's the finish? On a high school team. Okay. Another topic sentence, if I was still writing about wrestling and high school wrestling, I could write something as simple as wrestling let's see, wrestling. Okay, so it's the topic is wrestling. I need an action. Oh, I know. Entertains. Okay, that's what it does. It entertains crowds of both boys and girls. Okay, because the girl in the article, Audrey, this is how she got into wrestling. Okay. And then let's see what else is, and by the way, I'm going to classify these. This is very specific. Audrey wrestles on a high school team. This is a specific detail. It's just reporting the facts. I'm going to give that a capital T. It's a topic sentence. Wrestling entertains crowds of both boys and girls. You know what? That, I don't know. You could say that's reporting a detail. That's something that's true. Okay. So I'm going to give that a topic sentence. Now I'm going to write a thesis statement. Again, a thesis statement is about a bigger idea that you want to prove or persuade people of. Okay. It's an opinion. It's a point of view. How's this? Wrestling as a sport should be open to both girls and boys. And believe it or not everybody would agree with me on that. Okay? Oh, you can't see my sentence there. Well, there we go. Wrestling as a sport should be open to both girls and boys. That, I'm going to put a capital TH. That's a thesis statement because I'm offering a point of view. Okay, so what you're going to be doing is you're going to write about the given topic, which is about sports. You will, I'll give you a score according to how well you capitalize every name, the start of sentences, spelling. Since you're doing on a Google Doc, there's no reason to leave anything incorrectly spelled, and make sure it ends with a period. And certainly, does each sentence make sense? After you write a sentence, tell me, is it a topic sentence? Is it like going to start a detailed paragraph? Or is it a thesis statement? Is it a broad statement that you're setting out to prove? And then just write me 3 of them. That's all you have to do. Okay? So I think you can do it. Enjoy.